Okay, my OGs, I have a little bit of a dilemma. Now, as y'all know, or some of y'all may know, or you may not know at all, I am an overthinker, okay? When I see a problem or an issue, I literally think 20 times ahead. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if I don't do this? What if I don't get that? You know? So I got the car Saturday and I've had it over the weekend and it's been, running pretty good. I like the car. Before I got ready to leave off the dealership's lot at Enterprise, the battery symbol was on the dashboard. So I told them about it and they immediately, looked at the battery and they said one of the cables from the positive or negative was loose. Like it was just, kind of put on there loose or whatever. So my battery is like under a piece of plastic. So they literally have to take that plastic off, like screw everything off and take the plastic off and then get to the battery. So the manager fixed that and none of the lights came on the dashboard. But today, Monday, when I was driving the kids to school, the dashboard kind of went off and came back on. Like the lights went off and came back on. So I looked it up on Google and it said it could be a fuse blown. But if the fuse is fixed and it still is doing that, like if the dashboard is still cutting on and off, then that's a deeper electrical issue. Now here's where I'm having the dilemma. I got every possible coverage you could have, right? I got the Enterprise mechanical protection or something like that, right? It covers literally everything mechanical on the car. And I also got the limited warranty, which is for the engine, the transmission, and the powertrain, right? But nothing is covered under electrical. Like they don't give you an option to have the electrical things covered. And that be the issue. Like as soon as you sign the contract for the loan, it seemed like something always go wrong with the car. And that's why I'd be so terrified to sign these contracts, because 9 times out of 10, these people get these cars. Sometimes they don't know what's wrong with them. So, they took a chance on buying them. And then you get it and it's a whole new problem for them and you, right? But when you're signing, they make it seem like everything is being covered. Okay? That's the trick there. So hopefully, I'm going to be watching the car, for the dashboard to be going on or off. It shouldn't be going on or off because that's where my acceleration is, where it shows me how fast I'm going, the mileage, the gas, the temperature gauge, everything. So that can't be shutting off and coming back on. That would be a big issue. However, I don't think that is covered because it wouldn't be considered mechanical or under the limited powertrain warranty. It's electrical. And the other car that I had got, I don't know if I told y'all, but the other car that I had got the repo for, like I voluntarily surrendered the car because of electrical issues. Like I didn't have the money to get it fixed. So I sent the car back, but it showed up on my credit as a voluntary repo, but it's still a repo. It's still a repossession, y'all. So that's what I was talking to y'all about. Like I'm very, very terrified of signing contracts because it seems like every time I sign a contract, right after, now the car want to start having problems or, mess it up. But it's never like the things that you have covered. It's always the things that are not covered. So I'm going to keep watching it. The manager is supposed to call me today, and then the salesman is supposed to call me Tuesday because he's off today. So I'm going to let the manager know what's going on, but hopefully it's nothing because, well, it is something because it's like, why is it, shutting off and shutting back on? It shouldn't be doing that, period. So I'm just going to keep watching it, y'all. You know, I'm checking for sounds on the car. I'm checking for how the car accelerates, like when I'm, you know, giving it gas. I'm checking for leaks. I'm checking for the temperature gauge. I'm checking for, you know, the transmission, like with the gears and stuff. I'm pretty much checking for any noise, any sound, you know, anything. The car sounds really, really good. But that's the only thing that I noticed. That's the only thing that I noticed. So hopefully the car is okay, because I really don't want to have to turn this car in, y'all. Like, this will make me feel like I haven't accomplished anything. And then the kids have gotten used to the vehicle. So it's like, once again, another vehicle, you know, is leaving again. It's like I just can't catch a break. But I'm going to try my best to stop overthinking, because that is one of my barriers. That is one of my struggles. That is one of my weaknesses, overthinking things. It may not be nothing, and then it may be something, but I'm going to let the manager at Enterprise know that it has done that, you know, and see what he says. Because when I told him about the battery light, he immediately fixed it. And then when I told the salesman about the tire pressure, he immediately fixed it. So those lights haven't came back on the dashboard. So, you know, I'm just praying nothing goes wrong with this car until I get done paying this loan, y'all, because I don't want to be without a car. I really don't want to be without a car again. Like, when I got this car, I finally felt a sense of relief. And then when the battery light came on, I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go. But hopefully the car is okay. Because I need reliable transportation for me and my kids, y'all. That's all I need. Reliable transportation. And I need to be AC in there, heat in there, because it's cold out. And, you know, they gave me a full tank of gas. So they, you know, they did what they can do. You know, they're cooperating. You know, when I tell them it's an issue, they are cooperating, okay? So it's not like they're like, oh, well, you know, we're not going to do this or we're not going to do that. I do have 7 days to, you know, report anything wrong with the car to Enterprise. And then after the 7 days, my warranties kick in. But like I said again, it's not covered under electrical. It's only covered under everything mechanical and my engine, transmission, and powertrain components. So I'll be giving y'all an update, okay? But I just want to tell y'all that just in case, you know, kind of give y'all a timeline of, okay, she did purchase the car, and then this happened, this happened, this happened. You know what I'm saying? Just for proof, okay? So I'll check in with y'all later. All right? Bye.